sustainability is important for all of us.
Thinking about racing for the climate and sustainable racing, it really hits a lot of the mark.
It's moving rapidly. I think China is one of the biggest markets for sure worldwide for electric mobility.
Well, I've always been very conscious about saving water and trying to do my best to recycle and, just reduce my footprint, not only the carbon footprint.
And, we have to find a good way to change the world in a way, and to make sure we can save this planet, for the younger ones.
You experience the love you can feel for a human being. It's making it even more intense, and definitely gives you even more motivation to have a positive impact on this planet.
Yeah, it's just we have to try our best to keep the environment good.
As a race team, we like to act and to do something for sustainability.
It's great to be part with TK9 Esports in one of the very, very best championships going forward in this, for me, brave new world.
Welcome to the very first episode of Racing for the Climate and the first round of the RCCO World EX Championship. Now, World EX combines the excitement of virtual racing with one clear mission: to support the fight against climate change. Now, this car belongs to IndyCar and former Formula One driver and also founder of World EX team R8G Esports. It is, of course, Romain Grosjean's car, and after a rather eventful year last year, he's very happy to be back racing this year.
Yeah, I believe we were one of the first, if not the first team to join the World EX Championship, and I'm very proud of that. Shows that, I think the whole World EX team, including Mike, have been doing a great job trying to get as professional as they could, bringing sim racing to another level. And that's really something we want to do with RAG Esports, be part of the events that are top level events, as close as we can get from real life, making it as professional as we can be. And very new, modern way of racing, but I think we're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're here to do. Have fun. But also, of course, the key sort of core component of this championship is sustainability. And we're talking about it a lot during the course of the show. Why is it important to you?
I think sustainability is important for all of us. I think as much as we can do everywhere, we need to try to reduce our footprint, carbon footprint. And, in that aspect, I'm very proud that we have Predator, which is an Acer family gaming brand of Acer, with us as a main sponsor, and they've been part of the top 100 most sustainable company. They've got the idea of reducing their footprint by 80% towards 2050, and it's in their culture, and that's something I share with them and I share with World EX. And obviously, as much as we can do that by a small step here and there, it would help the whole world. So I think this is key for all of us.
And then it is going to be Risto Capet that will be victorious. So the P2 place that Romain Grosjean had is under pressure now as a dive to the inside from Dries van Tor. Here comes Romain Grosjean on the grass, on the curbs. That did not play well for Romain, who's lost out on places. Oh, no!
You're against my boss.
Well, I was off track already at that stage.
Both Mickey Hoyer and Romain Grosjean.
Car is gone. Car is gone.
What a shame.
Roman?
I'm disappointed because I lift off as much as I could. I brake, but someone came behind too fast.
That was rear-ended somehow.
You can sense the disappointment for Romain Grosjean, and that's racing. So Martin Stefanko leading from Bruno Senna, then Philip Dennis and Risto Capet and Mickey Hoyer then in that P5 place. And Liam de Waal then the outside line around turn number 1, heading Martin Stefanko. And Stefanko then right on him On board with Martin Stefanko, just trying to provoke an error from Liam de Waal, but an error is not coming currently. Pushing very, very hard here.
Oh my god, that was a bad start.
Now carrying so much speed to the inside of Liam de Waal.
Oh god, sorry. Oh wait. Thank you.
Well, Stefanko gives the place back to Liam de Waal.
I'm very happy to say that I've been joined by the World EX co-founder, Mike Rockenfeller, and multi-time sports car champion and 24 Hours of Le Mans winner, Patrick Long. Guys, brilliant to have you here in the studio. Welcome. Patrick, I know it's been a bit of an early start for you. I think it's about 4:30 a.m. where you are, so thank you so much. Tell us about why it's been so important for you joining the World EX Championship and having a team, Patrick Long Esports.
Well, first of all, I think the organization is well ahead of the curve in understanding what the future of motorsport will bookend. I think there will still be combustion traditional racing, but esports is on an upward trajectory that we've all seen and come to love. I've done a little bit of driving myself, not quite as handy behind the wheel on the esports as I am in the regular day occurrences for Porsche, but I love the sort of match racing format. It's a lot like the race of champions, and I think the youth want to see that instantaneous result and the bar bracket racing. So lots to look forward to, and of course the evolution of thinking about racing for the climate and sustainable racing. It really hits a lot of the marks, and we're excited to have a team in this championship.
Absolutely. Although now you and Mike actually go back, I think Mike said that you raced together over 18 years ago, which that's quite a long time ago. Impressive, let's just say. But you're actually not going head to head because, of course, you're taking the role as the team manager at the moment. But Mike, you are racing for the first time today in the World EX Championship. Are the nerves kicking in?
Well, yes and no, to be honest. I think I have no chance, really. I don't have enough time. It's similar to Patrick, when you have 3 kids at home, there is a lot of other stuff to do, but I really enjoy it. I mean, I developed the car. We are still not finished with that, but I think we make step-by-step good improvements. And, I just love to see those guys racing, and I love to see Patrick, being involved. We know each other for, such a long time, as you mentioned. I think I got a little gray.
I mean, when I came to Porsche, Mike was the young guy with the bright blue eyes and ready to take on the world. And now he's got a lot to stand up against, a lot of youth that's coming for him. So now he'll be fine. Total pro, no judgment from me, Mike. I know how difficult this racing is, but something tells me you had a little bit to do with the development of this car. So we're expecting great things from you.
Patrick, thank you so much. And once again, thank you for getting up at the crack of dawn to be with us here today. Good luck for the team.
Philippe Deans has still got a couple of car lengths over Mickey Hoyer. Hoyer trying everything he can. He's not able quite to put the pressure on Philippe Deans. He's not quite close enough to try and provoke a mistake. But he's carrying a lot of speed here around this right-hander. And as they exit the right-hander, both of them run onto the grass. Whoa, that was close. Credit to both of you for being able to control that into the final turn now.
Just quickly tell us, though, about why it's so important for you and for Absolute Racing, the Chinese team, to be involved in esports and World EX.
When we were approached for the World X, for us, it makes totally sense because it's something completely new. I like the system that it's not the complete carbon copy of real motorsport. It's something new, and we love to be part of it.
Well, it's fantastic to have you part of it. Mike, what's your opinion? It must be exciting for you to have, one of China's leading teams involved in this competition.
Absolutely. I think we are really thrilled, to have them on board. And really, they were one of the first to join. Thomas and Ingo know each other. Obviously, I know Ingo, and they are great racers. And as we are World Championship and building up an international championship, it's very important for us to have a top team from Asia. and that's why we went for absolute racing, and it's great to have them, and I'm just very excited about it.
Ingo, I've got to ask you, because you're obviously an expert when it comes to electrification in the world of China. How big are electric cars at the moment?
It's moving rapidly. I think China is one of the biggest markets for sure worldwide for electric mobility, and it's developed a lot. In the beginning, it was just big fleets, but now we are actually going down to a lot of private people, which are starting from the mid-class to do also electrifying cars, and it's growing a lot. I mean, you just have to look at the auto show, which was old or is still on in Shanghai, and it's also all under the electrification.
And surely Philip has done enough to take victory. The pro racer wins over the esports racer in this super final.
Philippe, congratulations. You are today's overall winner.
We're on board with Beitske Visa now. And trying to get the slipstream off the back of the Lasse Sorensen car. Beitske Visa goes to the right. Lasse Sorensen, though, puts the car in the middle of the track, and there is Gordon Mudge. Beitske Visa, what a move if this works. So slows the car, has the inside line. Brilliant driving from Beitske Visa, now finding herself in P2.
Well, it's something that's getting bigger and bigger, and you see more electric cars on the normal roads as well. So it's only natural that there's also becoming racing series with electric cars, and it's just we have to try our best to keep the environment good. So this is just one of the things we can do.
Martin Stefanko has got but a few turns to do. Lasse Sorensen was not close enough when he needed to be. And that means as they head towards the line, Martin Stefanko wins. Look how delighted he is.
Yes!
As they head towards the line, Bruno Senna wins the super final.
Well done.
Thank you, Martin.
Well deserved, man. Well deserved.
Well, it wasn't a terrible lap, 55.6. That was my best one so far.
That's good. That's good.
And of course, as much as we love the racing, World EX is all about this fight for climate as well. And it's such an important issue that we kind of talk about over the course of the show. Is there anything that you think, that's particularly pertinent to you, coming from Brazil? Is there something particular that we should be doing to fight the climate crisis? Or, what are you doing at the moment? Maybe you can share something.
Well, I'm always being very conscious about saving water and trying to do my best to recycle and, just reduce my footprint, not only the carbon footprint, but the overall footprint on the world, just making life a little bit more less expensive, let's say. And I think this, if everybody did a bit of that, it would help a lot. So definitely starting to race electric cars makes a big difference, and hopefully everybody will go this route in the future.
Line now, it is but a one-lap shootout, would that be not so much of a shootout. Luca Keita and Nico Muller P1 and P2, subject of course to what race control will say, but you can see Luca Keita is almost as disappointed as Nico Muller probably is.
Short shoot we come, and it's Hillebrand who still leads the way. Nicky Hoyer though, he's going to try something, surely he is, he looks to the top. It's Hillebrand on the inside, Hoyer to the outside, here he comes, it's a drag race across to the line, and it's Hillebrand who does it. Nicholas Hillebrand who makes it across the line first.
That was a stunner. Great race.
Yeah, I think everybody of us has to play his part, and I mean, even if you start with small things, definitely, let's say an old guy like I am, it's definitely difficult to change everything from one day to the other. But let's say e-mobility is definitely a thing. And in the city, we are using a small electric car, and going for longer distance, still the old style. But I mean, it starts with food. It continues with the car. It with how you behave in your daily life. I mean, taking or using public transport. or these things. I mean, all these things I didn't do in the last, let's say, 35 years. But let's say in the last few years, I definitely changed my mind. Or I go through a change, and I'm doing it now, exactly. Yeah, and I think that's what we have to get used to, and we have to think twice before we fall back into old behaviors. And so let's see. Yeah, habits, exactly. Sorry. And let's see how it works. I think everybody should play his part. And we have to find a good way to change the world in a way, and to make sure we can save this planet, for the younger ones. I mean, I do have kids and grandchild, so that's a good reason to do it.
Fabrice Cornelis, here comes Cornelis on the outside of Lasse Sorensen. It's a long way around the outside, but the Team WRT driver is going to have a go for it here. This is superb between both of them. Excellent respect, great driving standards from both of them as well. And Fabrice Cornelis on the inside here. And this incredible speed that Lasse Sorensen is able to conjure up just keeps Fabrice Cornelis at bay for the moment. And Fabrice puts it to the inside, but carries too much speed. He's sideways.
A bit too late into turn one if you want.
Would be lovely,
So, Dries Van Toor then trying to encourage Lasse Sorensen to offer him some support and some help here.
As a race team, we like to act and to do something for sustainability. Last week we got in Le Mans the prize of the most sustainable team in the paddock. So that was a nice gift from the ACO. It was presented by DHL. Well, in all different activities that we are doing for sustainability, we are working with Ferdinand Habsburg in Drive Fast, Act Faster, which is a great idea from Ferdinand. And well, this is one of our activities, but we have a few more.
Let's go, Nico Müller with a centimetre ahead then. As they head in towards turn number one. Is he going to be a full car length ahead? Is he going to be able to close the door? He's certainly going to try, but unfortunately he wasn't. So they trade a little bit of paint, but it's awfully fair between the two of them. And now Nico Müller squeezes. Oh no! And Müller has got around us into the barriers.
Well, I would say I was already, quite aware of the footprint I'm leaving behind on this planet before that, but it kind of, puts more heart and soul into it, I would say. Yes, you were kind of having the thought in your mind before, creating a next generation, if you want to call it like that. But now when it's actually there and you experience the love you can feel for a human being, it's making it even more intense, and definitely, gives you even more motivation to have a positive impact on this planet. And if we can transport that message through sports, even better. I think combining passion and such an important message is very powerful, and that's why we're proud to be a part of it.
These two drivers have delivered supreme racing and great entertainment for us. Lasse Sorensen is going to win from Jurnek Simoncic. It is the multi-apex turn 17 sunset bend as he dives to the inside. Terzic on the outside. Sorensen heads for the line. So has Lasse Sorensen done enough to make it 3 out of 3?
Good race, man. Good race. First final for you.
He has.
Yeah, actually. That's a good one then.
So Lasse Sorensen now into the final turn. And here comes Alain Terzic. It's the final roll of the dice, and Lasse Sorensen has done it. He's across the line, P1. Alain Terzic, P2.
I got a call. I was on a bike ride when Mike Rockenfeller called me and said this great idea that he and Thomas had about the RCCO, the World EX. Now looking back, it's obviously a fantastic opportunity, and we said yes on the spot. and it's something which we absolutely have not regretted. It's great to be part with TK9 Esports in one of the very, very best championships going forward in this, I mean, for me, brave new world.